Well, the year's coming to a close, and it's been another year of crappy movies and TV shows. Now, there were some bright spots here and there, but when it comes to television, one stood above all the others, and that would be One Piece on Netflix. Didn't know a whole lot about One Piece, was familiar with the title and the imagery. Not a big anime fan or manga fan and that sort of thing, so never really bothered to look into what it was about. Might have to do that now. So kept hearing about how good the show was. And I thought, all right, I'll give it a look. See, I wasn't really expecting anything, and I thought, well, maybe other people like it a lot and that sort of thing, but it won't be for me and all that. Well, from the first episode, I was hooked. It's really good, and it's rare to see one that's so solid in and of itself. Now, I don't know what it strays away from the source material. I'm sure it does. You almost have to. Certainly in this case, because apparently the series is never ending, so I guess that means they never actually get the One Piece. Well, whatever. It's just a fun romp in a world of its own. I don't know if this is supposed to be some distant future of Earth or if it's some other world entirely. Don't care, because it has its charm of its own, and really liked it. Some of the complaints, they thought the lead actor wasn't really up to the role. It's a difficult role to do, especially with a lot of his cheesy sayings and stuff, but it filters through the personality that he has, and I don't know, I thought he did a good enough job for it. I mean, there's quite a difference between the flashbacks to when he's a little kid, where the little kid's just an ordinary kid and whatnot, and yet he's grown up into be this guy just completely taken with his fantasies and dreams and wanting and demanding to live them out, and then helping everyone that lived theirs to no matter what happens, So there's an awful lot of silliness and comedy in it, and yet a darkness as well that plays through. And it gets very, very serious towards the end when they pretty much complete the arc in a lot of ways for the main female character of Nami in it. And just all around good stuff. The structuring of it and the pacing was good. The setups and the background of the different characters, so you understood them, and even a different take. So sometimes it's almost like haunting stories, and other times it's just they're supposed to be all these pirate hijinks, but and I mean Luffy doesn't seem to be completely in understanding what piracy is. I'll be the good pirate. Well, a pirate is just a thief on the sea, Luffy. But he grew up liking them, and he has a personal hero that inspired him and this sort of thing. And it's all connected to this legend of the king of the pirates and all that sort of stuff. And it's got its own, mythical lore and take on that. And it seems so fully fleshed out, and the performances were all on spot as far as I'm concerned, and I just couldn't get enough of it. I mean, time constraints, work and stuff, so I didn't get to binge it like other people did. So I would watch it here and there, and a lot of times it became a palate cleanser after I was sitting through Secret Invasion, and then Loki. Oh well, before Loki was Ahsoka. Now, okay, Loki was the better out of those three, but not by much. And then, thinking, maybe Loki is not so bad. I mean, they're trying here and there. And then I watch an episode of One Piece. Nah, Loki's terrible. It's crap. And so One Piece came in handy for that in a lot of ways. Because, God, I just wasted time on this crap. And then, hey, I know, I'll watch another episode of One Piece. And, of course, eventually ran out of episodes. So, eagerly await the next season for it, and hope they can maintain the level that they achieved with this season. So, And I think it spells out one of the things that I'm just going to have to accept at this point, that you just can't have new things of the old stuff because of the hands they're in. And kept thinking maybe they'll figure it out. Maybe new hands will get a hold of these franchises or whatnot, but doesn't seem to be in the cards, and there's only so much time, and they got to find something else. And lo and behold, here's something else. I don't know where this goes or how long it lasts, and maybe they'll screw it up, but for now, had a good time with it. Highly recommend the series. It's just for fun. It's just fun. Maybe it'll achieve other great things beyond just fun, and I see potential and possibility there. And so all the more reason to tune in. But still, time to look elsewhere as well. And maybe there's some other diamonds amongst all the rough, because such was the case here with One Piece. So they haven't found the One Piece yet, but perhaps I just did. So anyway, check it out. Just an incredible range of characters and villains in it that are at one point comical and stuff, and yet at the same time there's a serious dark tinge to it, which is interesting. So do take the time to treat yourself to the magical mystery tour that is One Piece.